Good afternoon and welcome curling fans across Ontario and around the world to an exciting week of curling on Title Sports Live. Today we have live coverage of the U-18 Men's and Women's Ontario Curling Championships being held here at the Hamilton Victoria Curling Club in Hamilton, Ontario. My name is Mary Chilvers and I am joined here today by former Canadian Scotties silver medalist Laurie Eddy. Good afternoon, Laurie.
Good afternoon, Mary. This is the second game today for the men's team on moving day. Only 3 games left in the short 7-game round-robin portion of this U-18 men's provincial. Only the top 3 teams will advance to the championship round, so every win is very important.
And on our feature sheet this afternoon from the Whitby Curling Club, we have skip Josh LEUNG, the vice is Scott Mitchell, second Nathan Steele, and the lead is Colin Schnur. And they will be going up against the team from the Hawkesbury Golf and Curling Club, skipped by Gavin LYDIATE. The third is Nicholas Gaydon, second David Boswell, and the lead is Nate James. And we're going to quickly have a look at the standings at this point, Laurie. Right now, we have Team Enman that's at the top of the heap, tied with Team Fayaz, who is now actually Team Purdy, and they are both at 3 wins and 1 loss. Then we have Inglis, Running, Leung, and Massey all at 2 and 2. Prenovo is at 1 and 3, and Lydia also at 1 and 3. So all teams have at least 1 win here this week. And as we mentioned, we are featuring Team Leung at 2 and 2 against Lydiate, who is 1 and 3. So kind of all important now, Laurie, on the wins section here.
Absolutely. This is a pretty tight field so far with only 2 games separating everybody, 3 games left, so there's still lots of chances. But basically, Team Lydiate would have to win out, I would imagine. Team Leung also lost their first 2 games but have come back strong with 2 wins. So they will look to improve to a 3 and 2 record. So we should be in for a good one today.
We should, yeah. Right now we're just finishing up the second practice here with the Leung team drawing for hammer. This is looking really nice.
Yeah, Team Leung were half in the top of the 4-foot, so that will be good enough to get the hammer in the first end. Oh, I thought he was going to kick the rock, and then he would have got a max score on that. That was very close. The officials have to come out and measure these. They keep track of all of these draw-to-the-button scores, and it could be for potential tiebreaker situations toward the end. So, whew, that was close.
Yeah. So did we determine who has hammer here, Laurie?
Team Lydia had it.
Lydia? Okay.
Yeah.
So just, Laurie, I'm looking at the games that are left to be played here this week.
Mm-hmm.
And Fayaz and Enman have not played each other yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
That will be a big game.
That's going to be a huge game for first, well, possibly for first place. That's the last game of the round robin, I believe.
Wow.
They play each other.
Yeah, that game could potentially put one of those 2 teams into the final.
Absolutely, yeah. And then also on that draw, LEUNG and Inglis, who are both right in it here at this point, just 2 losses each. So could get very interesting.
Yep, lots of things could happen still. So while these two teams are getting started here, we're just going to keep an eye on the rest of the games, keep you updated. So on sheet 1, we have Team Prenovo versus Team Ingalls. And on sheet 3, we have Team Massey versus Team Edmund. And on sheet 4, we have Team Purdy versus Team Renning. So we'll try to do some frequent updates on those games as well. Yeah, so nobody really running away with it yet.
No, not really. Which is kind of nice. You usually see one team that stay at the top of the heap all week.
And Edmund appeared to be that team and then dropped a game to Josh Lung this morning.
Right.
So big win for them to stay just at the 2 losses.
I'm probably going to have a hard time, Lori, determining who's who out here because they have pretty much the same jackets.
I was just thinking the same thing. Who's who?
Black and red jackets.
So apologies in advance to all our viewers if we get everything messed up. Yeah, I had a hard enough time in the last game and they didn't look anything alike.
I know.
At least now we're far enough in the week, we do actually know who these teams are. I'll never forget in our first game that we covered last year, the 2 teams looked exactly alike, almost identical jackets, and we were completely messed up the whole game.
Well, it's hard when we don't know the individuals.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, we're just looking at our future Ontario stars here this week. It's been great. Been really enjoying it. Very impressive curlers at this young age. Pretty wide open first end here to get everybody settled in.
You got room. Okay, don't touch it. On its own. 13. You should sit. Good. Yeah, died hard.
So just some early target practice here in this game.
Right to it. Hard. Hard.
Seeing lots of curl on those hits, even with the up weight. So just looking at the women's draw here. And right now we have 3 teams tied for first place here.
Okay.
Team Como, Team Warner, and Team Deshane are all at 3 and 1.
Stay close.
And then we have Mungle, Steele, and Bernard all tied for second place, I guess you could say, at 2 and 2. And Pollock and Doig at 1 and 3 and 0 and 4. So really interesting in the women's side too.
Yeah, tight race on both sides.
We'll have to have a look and see who has to play who still here this week. Interesting. So Como has to play Bernard and Warner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to get so interesting.
Grab your popcorn, everybody.
Yeah.
We're in for a ride here.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Well, and they're playing for quite a bit. It's not just a banner. There's a national championship on the line here. Chance to represent Ontario. So huge, huge reward at the end of the week for whoever comes out on top.
That's for sure. Get a trip to St. Andrews, New Brunswick.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot down there. They will put on quite a show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Catch the yellow. Roll out. Mid 12.
I think you'll see the boys start
What's the
put some
draw?
guards up in the second end.
What's the time? Oh, it's
Yeah, I would imagine they're not going to do this for very long.
Just in the house.
This is our first chance to see Team LEUNG.
Yeah.
He was here last year, though, as well.
That's all there. Stay close. Line's good. Stay close. Wait only.
We've seen lots of familiar faces here this year that were here last year. So that's nice. Nice early chance to have a draw for Josh. No pressure.
Yeah, good start.
So trying. So Josh just staying at the other end, knowing he's going to have a pretty easy shot, saving some time on the clock.
Yeah. Just a little pop. I gave it a touch. I think it's all there. It's all there, guys. Wait only. Wait only. On its own.
That gave Josh a nice chance, too, to see if his rocks are matched. He threw it the same spot both times.
Yeah, that's such a comfortable feeling, too, to have two back-to-back shots so early in the game. He's going to like those.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty slow. I think they got 65. No, like, back. 365.
So Team Lydiate looking for the blank here. Hit and roll out.
Yeah, played the whole end for this. Looks right on the money.
Mm-hmm.
Nice shot there. So blank end for the first. Team Lydiate will have the hammer playing the second end. Hopefully we'll get some rocks in play here.
Let's see what Josh has planned for the second end. Yeah, he's going to call the center guard. This is Colin Schnur, the lead for the LEUNG team. Colin lives in Brooklyn. Goes to Brooklyn High School, grade 12.
You got room. Line's so bad. Wait only. Line's really good. Nathan close. Nathan close. No finish. Over and off. Over and off. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, that's it. Good.
So throwing lead rocks for Team Lydiate is Nate James. Lives in Van Cleek Hill, Ontario. Trying to draw to the wing there, a little heavy. Good chance here now to use his center guard.
You got room. Line's close. Scott close. Scott close. You got lots of room. Lots of room. Finish if you can, Scott. Yeah, you have to. A little. That's okay, just a little. Just a tiny set. Like,
Pretty nice draw there, but I think he can see a piece of it. He's going to make a pass at it.
hard! Hard!
I think this is going to be on the guard.
Hard!
Oh, just. Well, that's a hard way to make the tick.
Wow. I think Josh thought that was going to go out.
Yeah. Yeah, if it had gone out, that would have come right back. So
a center guard being called here for Nathan Steele. Nathan lives in Port Perry, Ontario, grade 11 student. And we just watched his sister earlier today, Rachel
Here.
Steele, his twin sister.
Got a curl. I don't think you can. Yep. No.
a little heavy on that. Good chance to get out of that with the double. Throwing second rocks for Team LYDIATE is David Boswell, hometown of Orleans.
Whoa. Never. Close. Close. Yep.
Doesn't get the double, but makes a nice hit and flop in front.
Yeah. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Clean.
Just gonna pick this clean. No chance of saving the shooter with that kind of weight.
No.
So David is 15 years old. He's a grade 10 student at the Garneau High School.
Hard. Right up. Hard.
Can't save his shooter.
This is Scott Mitchell, the third for this LEUNG team. And Scott lives in Brooklyn,
Mine's good.
grade
Mine's
11
really good.
student.
Wait only. Stay close. Make sure. Okay. Line's really good. Whoa.
Okay, so throwing third rocks for Team LYDIATE is Nicolas Guédon. Lives in Cornwall, Ontario.
Whoa.
He's a long way from home.
Sure is.
Cornwall's a fair distance from Hamilton. We talked earlier about Sarah Bailey having a famous uncle as a curler, Scott Bailey. Well, Scott here, his dad is Colin Mitchell, who's obviously Olympic silver medalist.
Wait only. Nathan. Nathan. Nathan close.
Good lineage.
Wait only, wait only. Line's fine. Line's fine.
With all these rollouts by Team Lydiate, Team LEUNG's really having a great chance to get a feel for draw weight.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Nicholas is 16 years old. He's in grade 10 at La Citadel High School.
Whoa. It's a little straighter here, actually, for hits.
Seem to be throwing a lot of weight on these hits. I think it's just a bit more than what they're expecting for the ice they're giving.
Same. Just get it in the house. A touch. I think it's still there.
This is Josh Lung, skip of this Whitby team. Josh is a grade 12 student. Lives in Ajax, goes to Pickering High.
How much? What was my time? I gave. That was a very tiny push. Yeah, like. Yep.
So just a little heavy on that one. Team Lydiate will try to get one behind that very, very far over corner guard. Wouldn't that be something if that rock came into play after that tick in the first and the second rock at the end? So this is skip Gavin Lydiate. Lives in Champlain.
Yep, David all the way.
Need to finish it here. See if they can tuck a piece behind.
Hard, go!
If he had a few more feet, I think it could have been close.
Yeah. Okay, normal. Yeah.
So Josh is just going to throw normal weight at this. Would like to stick around in the house here somewhere. Force Team Lydiate to have to hit and roll out for the blank.
Yeah, yes, really hard. Really hard. Hard.
This one is really curling. I'm not sure what happened to that, but out of nowhere, there's a chance for 2 points for Team Lydiate.
That darn tick rock came into play.
How in the heck did that happen? So Gavin is a grade 10 student. He's 15. He goes to La Salle. So free draw for 2 here. Front end is working really hard. No mistake. So out of nowhere, Team Lydiate scores 2 with hammer. Scores 2-0 over Team LEUNG. And Team LEUNG will have the hammer playing into the 3rd end. The other 3 games are just finishing up the 2nd end. So once they post the scores, we'll keep you updated.
That's good, Nick. Yes, gotta be in, gotta be in.
Team Lydiate hoping to draw full 4 here.
Top 4. Top 4. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Line's good. Wait only. Hard. Mine's really good. Mine's really good. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Looking for the corner guard here.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nick. David. All right, David. Gotta get it over. Over center. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Another nice shot by the lead.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yes, yes. Hard. Whoa, whoa.
Gets the nice double. Just looking for a nose hit here.
Hard. Whoa. Roll, 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 roll. Hard.
Does roll a fair bit. I'm not sure I really wanted to roll over by that corner guard. Makes Team LEUNG have a little easier shot to roll under.
I'm a little surprised Josh is playing so defensively here. He could actually come around that. He's down 2 points with the hammer.
I don't mind this.
Correct?
Yeah. Just needs to roll a few inches and it's real good. Now you'll see Gavin tried to roll a little bit further away from that corner guard. Still needs to be in the rings though, so not to give Team LEUNG a pass to draw and around.
Close. Whoa. Roll under. Fuck. My fault.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mistake. This will give Josh Leung a chance to use that corner guard. Just maybe overthrowing a little bit. The hits, the weight seem quite strong to me.
Yeah, they're rolling out a lot on their hits.
And it doesn't look like a bad miss,
You got room.
but if they can make a good
Nice
one
roll.
here, could set up a multiple score.
Oh, room.
And we know
That's
it curls
pretty
here
good.
really nicely.
Sit. Sit. Fight.
Oh, just.
It stays in.
It grew some teeth there at the end. And it sunk.
It's actually really exposed from the intern lore. You
Yeah.
can see a lot of it, but
The only issue is when you go around it that way, how many times have you seen the other team tick the guard in?
oh no, I'm not suggesting he comes around the other way.
No, like if you play the hit on the back one and you come tight enough and you just feather
Oh,
the
yeah,
top
yeah.
one into the rings.
Well then, room. Yep, line. Hard line. Hard.
Of course, this can backfire too,
Hard,
drawing around it. He could peel and just
Hard.
try not to give up more than two.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No
Needs
finish,
to
no
be in front of the tee line here.
Nice shot.
Does sit in time for shot, but a nice chance here for Team Leung. Not a lot of pressure. The middle is wide open in case this doesn't work out. That could set up a multiple score. This looks really good. Really nice shot there.
I think, yeah. Little more ice.
So Gavin's kind of following Josh's lead here by continuing to come around this corner guard.
This makes me very nervous.
Well, it could backfire on him for sure.
Line's better.
You talked earlier in the week about drawing around the corner guard when you don't have hammer.
Right.
Line, yes.
It's a sin.
Hard. All the way. Keep going.
A
Never
curling sin.
Curling sin.
Ooh,
Never
I
off.
like that.
off. Never off. Whoa. Never off.
Now, if he makes it great,
Nice shot.
does bounce off a little bit, but he's sitting in there for shot. This is getting interesting.
It is. Curls so nicely here.
Oh, it
Josh
sure
can,
does.
he's calling just a little bit of a tap back weight on this for Scott
Yeah.
Mitchell.
If he could cut the guard real tight and then try to sweep it hard after it's by, boy, he could have something brewing here. Just over curls a little bit, a little light. However, it's still in there. Team Lydiate sitting one. They're going to split the rings now to sit a couple.
That's all right.
They really want to make sure they get this in a good spot, not to set up anything. Even them up would be really good. With lots of separation.
Yeah.
Looks full up.
Looks really good. Nicely done.
Yeah. I like normal. Yeah. Yeah, the roll would be nice. Yeah, if you can.
Josh would love to get a long roll over to that other side behind that corner guard.
Whoa. Close. Yep.
Oh, he's drawing, sorry. No, he's hitting.
Yes.
That looks really down weight
Really
to me.
hard.
Yeah, this is,
Really hard.
they're trying hard to save it. Only hits half a rock. Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little quieter than he wanted. So a chance to duplicate the shot for Gavin. Just threw it, so he'll have a great idea here. But this is, the shot needs to be made.
I think that's, wasn't it an out-turn hit that Josh threw here in the second end that he hit the guard? And this was an out-turn hit as well. Having trouble getting out to the broom on those.
Maybe so. I wasn't sure what happened to the one coming toward us. It didn't seem to have very much handle, so I wasn't sure if it picked or if he just threw it a little soft. This looks really good too. Nice shot. Sits 2. This will force Team LEUNG to a single.
Yeah. I threw it heavier and they were off, so it grinded a little harder. Whoa. 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 Close. Whoa.
So needs a nose hit here to take his point. Does it sit in time?
No, they pointed to the yellow.
So big steal of 1 there for Team LYDIATE. They'll be up 3-0 after the third end. And Team LEUNG will have the hammer playing into the 4th.
Yeah, Josh just struggling a little bit. I think he tried to overcompensate on that one, as the first one he threw was a little bit down weight.
Was it? It definitely didn't curl as much.
Yeah, it didn't curl as much as he threw a little bit more weight.
Yeah, and he probably took a little extra ice based on what his first one did.
Right.
Nick.
So, Nate James was at the Ontario Winter Games this year.
Sorry.
I think this is their first provincial championship, or his first provincial championship. Best results was qualifying A side for this event. So Team LEUNG will put up a corner guard. They already have something good to work with that rock behind the tee line and not in the middle.
Colin has been to, looks like 6 provincial championships, not including this one. Best result, he was 3rd at the U-21s.
Well,
What do you
he's
like?
indicating that he likes it, but it's a bit of a mistake, actually. This gives Team Long a ton of things to work with. He's got 2 behind the tee line and a corner guard, so Team Long pretty happy with this start of this end.
Line's good. Yep. Yep. Where? Yes. Yes. Whoa, whoa. Line's good. Line's good. Wait only. Wide only. Where?
He's got great line on this.
Nice looking shot.
Nice.
Beauty.
Beautiful shot. Gavin's going to peel this corner guard.
Yeah, it's a good call.
No!
So David,
Hard!
same idea. He's been to the Ontario Winter Games. Best result is getting here.
And that was not such a good result there. Hit the
No.
corner on the nose, left the blue one in the house, and now Josh has a chance to draw behind that corner guard again.
Yeah, straight peel was fine there. No need to get complicated.
Oh, no, he tried the peel.
Just
yeah,
overcurled?
He overcurled it,
Okay.
yeah.
A little tight. Close. Yep.
Played it on the inside out. Those are tricky.
Yes.
Oh, they're hard.
Yeah.
Very hard to make.
Yes. Yes. All the way.
Sweeping to get
Yes.
it by here, and I
Oh.
think it's all over the front.
Yep. 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 Okay.
Nathan's played in a lot of provincials as well. A lot of U-18s.
So nice chance here to try to get out of this situation with a good rock here. It's close. Might. Oh, really good.
Well, he certainly moved things around.
Yeah, made the double. Much better than what it was.
Yeah,
So nice
Josh,
shot there.
Josh still has lots of good options here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to come around this top yellow one.
You like the corner? Like that? I don't mind it. You got room. You got room.
Trying to use the very wide corner guard.
Sit.
And you know what we've said all week.
Quicker to the wings. It's going to stick around, but it's going to be third shot, I believe.
Yeah. I just didn't think you could get under, actually.
Now here's where some teams kind of get tricked into putting rocks in play. They think because they're sitting 2, everything's looking good for them.
Mm-hmm.
It is right now, but that corner guard is still up there.
David! All you!
They could just peel that.
Yep! Hard line! Hard line! Whoa! No.
Okay, so line, or the weight was quite good on that. Just a little tight for line. This does give Team Leung a chance here. If he can hit and roll with this rock.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Yeah.
Working really hard to get it by. Oh, just rubs the front.
You're down.
So Team Lydiate still sitting 2. They'll try to put this one top 12 in front. Nicholas has been curling for 9 years.
How old is Nicholas?
16.
Little tight.
And would love
Well then.
to win an Olympic gold medal.
Wouldn't we all? That's great, though.
Yeah, he's got big aspirations, but
Whoa. David, no. Curl it.
they don't want to set up a pocket here.
Way out. That works.
So Josh's team are getting a lot of chances.
Yeah.
You know, it's just inch here, an inch there, or the weight is a little bit down or a little bit up.
Yeah, they just need to take a little advantage of these opportunities that they're given.
Yep. Whoa, yeah. Hard.
Scott Mitchell is last year's winner at this U-18
really hard.
championship.
Really hard, you can get the other double. Yeah.
See, just struggling with either where they're putting the broom, the weight that they're throwing.
Yeah, I think it just seems down from what they've been calling. So I don't know if it's the rock, if it's operator error.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
This is when you really need to communicate between each other and really figure out what's happening. If he's not liking those stones, he needs to get rid of them.
Right.
Top 8. Where Nick's was supposed to be.
So a nice chance
wanna do
here
anything.
for Gavin.
I'd rather leave it high. Yeah, I don't want to leave it 3.
So this team does put in the work. They practice together about 4 times a week.
Wow.
Nate, take a look. David. Nate.
So would love to be
Nate,
top
Nate.
12
Hard,
here
Nate.
in
Hard.
front of that rock in the
Hard.
forefoot.
Get it in. Hard.
Doesn't want to leave a guard. Just a bit light.
What happened there? It really took off. I wasn't. Normally it breaks a lot later than it did. It broke a lot earlier than it was supposed to.
So we need a good shot here from Josh.
Yeah, I mean, if Josh can put a good one in here, he could potentially still score 2.
Oh, absolutely.
Is it speeding up at all? So like 75, 70? Okay.
So important draw here for Josh.
Took some off. Line's good, a little tight. Yep. No, line's good, line's good. Yes, yes. 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 Hard.
Line's perfect
All
here.
the way. Go, go. Yes. Yes.
Really nice
There
shot.
you go. There's the shot they needed.
Yep.
We should have right.
Now they just need a little break here. They can get their 2 points.
Yeah.
Josh is this year's Ontario Winter Games champ.
I'd rather be there. I'd rather even if I.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Little less.
So you know on the section, Lori, where it says, how did you get interested in curling?
Mm-hmm.
Josh says, I don't know.
Freeze it right to the top of it.
Well,
But I know how he got interested. I know the story behind it.
okay. Let's hear it.
He was driving, his mother was driving by a curling club, and he just got asking questions about curling.
Okay.
And he said to his mom that he wanted to try it. And nobody in the family had even been in a curling club before.
Interesting.
And so from the minute he tried it, he was hooked. Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Gotta go wait. Nate.
So trying to freeze one into here, trying to limit the damage to just one if he can make a really good shot.
Hard. Right in.
That's a beautiful draw.
Certainly is.
So Team Leung does have a chance for two. It's a little more difficult than it was with that nice draw by Gavin. Really nice shot.
So Josh basically has to try to throw the weight he threw on his first draw. Sweepers can take it in, bite the button for two.
Yep.
It's definitely there.
Listen for who to go on.
Yeah, this would be a huge 2 points.
I think it's more. Line's good.
Needs to be full four,
Line's
little
good.
bite of the
Yeah.
button. Starting to break
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Might be on
Yes.
the top.
Hard. Hard roll.
Does it roll in enough? This weight was perfect. I think he got it.
I think he did too.
Oh, what a nice shot.
Yeah, line was a little tight there, so they had to go on
So
it to try to get it by that front yellow rock.
yeah, so 2 points there. The score is now 3-2 for Team Lydiate over Team Leung. And they're into the fourth end break.
And welcome everyone back to the U-18 Men's and Women's Curling Championship here at the Hamilton Vic Curling Club. We're just beginning the fifth end of play here with Team LEUNG up against Team LYDIATE. Score of 3-2 for LYDIATE, playing the fifth. So Josh made two beautiful shots in that fourth end to score the 2 points. Unforced error there. This will give Josh a nice chance to come around this center guard.
Line's good. Line's good.
So on the other sheets, our games are just finishing up the fourth end, so we'll do an update here shortly. They're all very close games.
They are.
Go, all the way. Yep. Yeah.
Beautiful draw there by Colin.
That's fine.
Our game is going much quicker than the other ones.
It is. Maybe that's why we were shocked when the fourth end came along so quickly.
Exactly. So looking for a corner freeze on the top 8 rock.
Yep. Gotta be in.
Line looks really good on this.
Nice shot by Nate.
Like that. Even high. High. Yeah, I don't mind that. Sure.
Gonna try to wrap one around everything here.
You got room. You got room. Scott. Scott. No, line's good. Colin.
I think this one's starting to cut.
Yeah,
They
well
might want to
finished.
just
Well,
leave it
well
as a
finished.
guard.
Yeah, finish. Okay, it's good.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot. I think you'll see Gavin try this double peel here.
Definitely. So looking for the double peel here.
Catch.
Does stuff it. Just removes the 1.
I like that now. I like. Because they have this. Here. Line's good. Line's really good. Colin. Oh. No, on its own, it's fine.
So the scoreboard's still showing 3-0, but the score is in fact 3-2 for
Yeah.
Team LYDIATE over Team LEUNG.
Okay. That's not bad. Yep.
Another chance here for the double peel.
Yeah, this one's a lot more makeable.
Mm-hmm. The hit weight that these men can throw is very impressive. No mistake on that one. Really nice throw.
You like that?
So Josh is going to stay on the offense here. Put up another center guard.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Line's good. Room. Nathan. Yeah. Hard, Nathan. Really hard finish. Really hard finish. Come on. Hard. Hard. Get it over. Get it over. Yep, 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 yep.
Oh, it's perfect.
Pretty good.
Nice shot.
Any of it? You want to try board? Which side?
I think he could have taken a shot at the shot rock in the house there with kind of a board weight hit. He's choosing just to peel.
Yeah, if he plays it tight, if he rubs the front, that wasn't terrible either. But that was good too. I don't mind either. The good news is if the end continues the way it's going, Team Lydiate would really just have to draw a forfeit to out-count that one.
Line's good. Where? Well, line's good. No, over and off. Over and off. Over and off. Over and off. Sit. Sit.
Little over curl on that.
Oh yeah, there's a chance here now.
Where do you want to try down?
Has a chance for the short run back here. This one has a lot of curling to do though. Oh, just misses.
Like right on center line, right? Even tight's not bad if it's half buried. I wouldn't mind an inch more just in case, because they can finish. Yeah, I like that.
So really good opportunity now for Team LEUNG. Take advantage of that miss.
Yeah, no, it's crossing center, right in the middle. If you're over curling, just take it right in. I gave it a little. Line's good. Line's good. Room. Line's good. 3 is good. Line's really good. Whoa, no finish. On its own. No. Whoa. Sit. Sit.
Really nice guard there.
Actually, run mine a little deeper, but that's not bad. Yeah. Yep. You think we could have went in there? Yeah, I was thinking that too. Fighting for. Yep.
So Gavin realizes he's in a little bit of trouble here. So he is just going to try to get one top 4 around all these blue rocks.
Yeah, I think he's got to change gears here. This is really curling, though.
No, don't roll, don't roll. Can they see that?
So Team LEUNG still sitting 1,
Like, could they throw? Yeah, they throw
but
back line.
it's not a bad shot. He's got some options on a second
I mean,
one.
If we're up there, it's, I don't hate it. I just don't want to risk a double. Okay, I don't mind that. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't mind that. Yeah, then make him play the top first one. Maybe. No, even more, because I could be all the way. Yeah, I could be out there. Yeah. Time.
They're debating whether they should call a timeout here.
You think you can hit that? I'm scared of the jam.
Looks like they did call a timeout.
I like the call, but I think the tap is the right choice. Or at least
Oh, the
work
tap?
ways into the inside of it. Because if you get the tap here, just tap it to the bud.
Yeah.
All he has is like a slash on the side to try and get it into the bud. Right?
I mean, he has that. That's his only shot either way.
I totally agree. So where are you going to put the broom for this?
Where are we trying to put the roll? Mid
No, we're
12.
going to try and get around that corner. So like corner freeze right on top of the
Yeah.
shot too, make him really put some pressure
Okay.
on it. Or just tap it a hair.
Yeah.
Let's not tap too bad.
Yeah.
I think it gives him the slash too.
Yeah, I like the freeze.
But I definitely like swing 2 after this. If you can vary with 2, like overlapped,
Yep, I like it.
you're golden,
Okay.
right?
Where is the same ice as your guard?
Mid 12.
Mid 12?
Yeah. No. No. Tolerance is still down though, I think. Although I don't hate a bump like just a few inches. What's a draw now?
So I think that was a coach's timeout.
Yeah, and I am not 100% sure what the call is here.
I heard tap.
I think it's
Okay.
there. A little tight, a little tight. Colin.
So the only thing you have to be careful with the
Whoa.
tap is you could
Yeah.
potentially set
Yeah.
up a double for 2 points.
Hard! Hard! Hard!
Right now, Team Lydiate just has a tap for 1.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, this is a beauty.
Oh, that was a really nice
What
shot.
a beautiful shot.
Yeah, no mistake there. Still has the tap for 1, but now it's against 2, so it makes it a little more difficult.
It'll be like back 8. Back line.
He even got the inside roll on that and everything.
He did, yeah.
Back line. Back 8 to back line.
So while they're discussing here, I'm just going to do a quick update on the other sheets. The ends were finally hung.
Okay.
On sheet 1, we have Team Prenovo. They are up 4-2 over Team Ingalls. Team Ingalls does have the hammer in the 5th end. And on sheet 3, we have Team Enman. They are leading 4-1 over Team Massey. Team Massey will have the hammer in the 5th end. And on sheet 4, we have Team Purdy. They are up 3-2 and
Over team running.
over Team Running. Thank you.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out who has hammer.
Right. Team running has hammer.
Team Running is the hammer.
Right.
And they're playing the 5th end.
And on our sheet, we're going to see a Little tap back here for Gavin to try to get his single. This is really curling.
He's by, but he's too heavy.
I think that's interesting, the weight that he threw on that.
Yeah, he just needed to throw T-line there.
Yeah, I think he was actually trying to play the outside of it and tap it onto the one on the blue, which is no, you just play like a T-line weight.
Yeah.
I was like bored.
Tap for one.
Tap for one, exactly. Okay, so huge steal of 2 points for Team LEUNG. They will now be leading 4-3 over Team LYDIATE, and Team LYDIATE will have the hammer playing the 6th end. So really nice tap by Josh on his last rock. Set up that situation, put some big pressure on Gavin. Maybe just the wrong weight choice on that tap.
So Colin Schnur is throwing the first rock here in the 6th end for the LEUNG team. Colin also plays baseball, house league hockey.
A little deep on that first draw. So in addition to curling, Nate also is a fan of music and skateboarding.
Nick.
Wonder if he's ever had a skateboarding injury. Seems a little scary to me.
It can be.
I'm seeing some nods from the gallery over here.
David.
So just looking for a corner guard.
Oh, he's sweeping it in.
I think they felt it was maybe over curling too much to be useful. But on this ice with the swing, I think anywhere in play could be okay. So this gives Team LEUNG a chance to make the hit. Unfortunately, there goes your free guard zone. Well, they'll use that. Bit of a mistake.
Well, he could put another one up.
Yeah, it's a good call too.
Come around it, he could freeze.
So Nate began curling because he had a disinterest in hockey.
David.
I think he picked the right sport.
I think so.
Got to curl. David, if you can. David. Got to go. Got to go. Right over. Right over. Right over. Works.
Nice guard there.
So Nathan Steele is going to throw the peel here.
You had a bit of a rhyme going there.
I did. Nathan Steele's throwing the peel.
Really nice shot. So David is interested in soccer and volleyball and PlayStation 4. And he also lists the circus.
Line's good.
I didn't make that one up.
No.
Nick. Line's good.
Maybe lion tamer?
Nick. Go Nick a little.
Juggling?
Yep. Well, okay. Good sweep.
This is a good call. Mix it up a little bit. Throw the corner guard around different spots. See if you can generate a miss.
Whoa. Where? Never. Never. Nope. When you dump them, it takes off. Right now. Right now.
Scott Mitchell just being asked to draw into the rings.
Doesn't feel either of those guards are particularly useful. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So calling for the hit and roll. Nicholas is also into cross-country running and is a soccer referee.
Yep. Whoa.
He's
Close.
got
No.
some heat on this one.
Roll, roll, roll. Hard.
Oh, this
Going for
corner
the
guard
big
might
roll.
be in play.
Oh, if they caught the sweep just a hair sooner, that
Yeah.
was sunk. Nice try.
Whoa, whoa, yep, yep. Whoa, yep. Yes, yes.
Probably would like to roll a little bit. So that will give them a chance to use that. Yeah. Nice call here by Team Lydiate.
Yep, Nate.
That's a key shot. They're
Nate.
facing a couple
High
here.
line.
They'd love to lock one on.
High line.
Try to get a multiple end going.
Kind of
High
turned this
line.
one in. It's going to over
High
curl, I
line.
think.
It'll curl like crazy if he turned it.
Okay. Whoa.
Geez, look at perfectly sunk around that corner guard.
And who said that the corner guard
Well,
was not
Yeah.
good? The problem is they've got Team LEUNG already has sitting 1 and 2.
Just takes off real hard.
Wow.
Was it a clean release? Okay, so just bad ice. Yeah. Wait, what's
Okay, T-line. Full 8. Make sure it's full 8 foot.
So Josh looking to lay 3 here.
I gave it. You probably still have to go. Yeah. Look up. No. Line's good.
Nick.
Sit. Sit.
Nice shot.
They're around the horn.
Okay, that's good. That's, yeah.
That's a pretty long around the horn, Mary.
That's good.
Well, I think Gavin could still try freezing to one of these rocks.
Yeah, he has that option. He could hit and roll in front of one in the middle. if he doesn't want to be facing a pile at the end. Just whatever his comfort zone is.
Roll it on top. If we're thinner, we get the double.
So Gavin Lydiate plays soccer. He's into cotton candy making, and he holds a record for the most consecutive time on a Ferris wheel.
Oh, really? You made that up? Obviously, you Google these because you don't have that good of imagination.
That is all me, girl.
Can't be.
It is.
Yeah?
I had you going for a second.
Yeah, you did. Because I didn't think you could ever think something like that up.
Yeah, get it out.
Okay, couldn't hold his shooter there. This gives Team Lung a chance to
No, not that deep. Full 8. Just
set
barely full
3
8.
again.
No, biting top 12 something.
It's kind of why I liked him just trying to play a freeze, even back to the one that's near center line. At least he'd
I don't even mind.
sort of have an idea
Yeah, I
of
like
what
that.
draw weight is for the next one if he has to do it.
He's going to be facing 3 here on his last, so he's going to have to make a good one.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Don't be too deep. If you're just
I don't think you
touching
give me
top
enough
12,
credit.
Well, seriously, I'm
that
very
low.
impressed. I couldn't come up with that in a million years.
Top 12's not bad.
But then again, we know who has the imagination at this table.
You're welcome, everyone.
Wall. Radar.
So would love to
Line's
put
good.
this just biting top 8 to force Gavin to draw against 3.
Whoa. No.
Doesn't want to give him an open hit. That is a very nice shot.
I don't know,
Even
that
if
might be
he
an
hits it, he would not be shot rock.
It's close. Yeah. Good. That's nice.
I don't know. It's up to you. You think that's there?
That's a good spot. It died really hard there.
Pardon?
It died really hard.
Yeah. Or do we just try and draw it? Yeah.
So choosing to draw against 3.
Mm-hmm.
Full 8. A little more than full 8. They're just
This is why the skips are paid the big bucks.
backing's worth it. Sweep for the back one.
Makes me a little nervous that they're talking about backing.
Mm-hmm.
When that happens, if you don't take tight ice, you have a tendency to throw it to the backing. And if you take ice for the draw, you might go by everything. So big shot here, facing 3.
Line's good. Room.
Sweepers need to let
Yup.
the third know where the weight is on this. This is over curling big time.
It is really going sideways. So big steal of 3 with that draw just over curling. That will put the score at 7-3. They're having a look, but it looks like blue from up here.
Clear are we? Clear are we done? We're up by 4. Play 2 more.
Oh, that means it was the exact perfect shot.
So I think they did confirm it's 3 points. So 7-3 for Team Lung over Team Lydiate.
Done or no? They're up by 4.
Team Lydiate not ready to give up yet. They did have control of this game at one point, being up 3-0. Just had a couple blips in the last 2 ends, really.
So going back, if you can think back to
like
that
that.
end, On Lydiate's first one, when he tried to play that hit and roll, which we've seen that a very low percentage shot, that's the reason I liked freezing. And why I liked it is because it is behind the tee line.
Look.
Then it forces the other team to either make a play on it,
Scott,
but they're
Scott.
also going to be behind the tee line. And so on Lydiate's last shot, it's a much easier and less stressful, less pressure shot to take a point.
That is excellent advice, Mother Mary.
Thank you.
You like Drew?
And really, he had a draw against 3, but look what happened. He ended up on the top rock.
Yeah, his
It
weight
was in its
wasn't.
way.
Yeah, the weight was
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
It just really over curled.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this team takes a peek at this game after on TSL's
Right.
archived games, and they can take your advice. She's pretty good, folks.
I should be. I watch enough of it. You make me watch so much curling.
Yeah, I force you. Speaking of curling, there's a lot going on this week on television. There's Grand Slam. The Women's World Championship starts tomorrow. Are we done yet?
I know.
Lots
So
of
the women start
curling.
tomorrow, do they?
Yes. So who do you think will win the gold at the Women's Worlds? Who's your pick?
I'm going to pick Jennifer.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do you think's in her way other than Sweden? I guess the Korean girls are there again, right?
They are.
Same team that was at the Olympics.
Yes.
Well, they'll be tough.
Yeah. I'm wondering if the teams that went to the Olympics will have a bit of Olympic hangover.
Right. And Jennifer won't. 'Cause
Exactly.
She wasn't there,
she's gonna be fiery.
Right.
She's rested.
Yes.
Yep. All the way. Clean.
I think
clean.
I think there's a number of women's teams that could be in contention, similar to the Olympics. It's a very strong field. It just depends who's ready to play. I do fear that all those Olympic teams will be a bit tired, maybe a little less motivated. I definitely like Jennifer's chances of making the
back.
podium.
Whoa. Nate.
It's being played in North Bay.
Yeah.
Okay. Line's better.
So the one promising thing for Team Lydiate is they are a very young team. I mean, they range from age 14 to 16, and this is their first chance at a provincial championship. So they're going to gain a ton of valuable experience being here this week. Hopefully they stick together and improve even more after this.
Yeah.
Yes. All the way.
They have been together for a couple years and already being at a provincial championship in the Ontario Winter Games. That's pretty impressive already.
Yeah, it is.
For such a new team.
I think you slid a little tight.
Just wanted to mention that Josh's team has a mentor, and that's Danielle Inglis, who also works for Curling Canada. And Danielle is watching the game right now, cheering on her team.
Yeah, she says she's at the airport, so I guess she is on her way to the Women's Worlds.
She's on the way to the Worlds, yeah. She's a busy girl.
Yeah, she must love watching curling even more than us.
Yeah.
Of course, she gets paid for it.
Like
Yeah, that's the difference, right?
She works for Curling Canada in their media relations department, I believe.
Yeah. And she helps this LEUNG team out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're part of this Next Gen program. We won't get into that too much because we don't know a lot about it, but a program that they've started here in Ontario helps out some of these young teams.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard. Really hard.
Oh, just clips the top.
Yeah.
Well, Team LYDIATE does have some options here. They could make a nice roll.
Yeah. Do you think you're appeal? Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Yep. Whoa. Roll. My bad. Why is it not cutting?
Oh, there's an interesting comment.
What?
So Team LYDIATE wondering why it's not curling as much. So as we've been watching all week, we have noticed that in the latter part of the game on our sheet, it does have a bit of a tendency to straighten out a little. So I think they're just getting caught on that.
Chris, I think everyone heard you. Everyone behind the glass heard you too. Whoa. Roll blue. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
It's really close.
Hard.
Well, that one just sort of died after it hit. It looked close for the roll.
Yeah.
So another chance.
If I just hit that, they're not getting more than 2, right? So, that's fine. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, just hitting it's fine.
So another chance here for Gavin to get a hit and roll.
I like it.
And if he does get the perfect roll, you'll probably see Josh just hit the open one. Give him 2 points.
Exactly.
It's all about managing the scoreboard.
Yeah, they've got a pretty comfy lead up 4, so they won't take too many chances.
Whoa!
One's yelling hard, one's whoa.
That
so
means
it should
it's
be perfect.
Really nice.
And there, Josh is just not taking any chances. Going to hit the open one and give them 2 points, and he will be up 2 coming home with hammer.
Like that. David.
Yeah, it's a really smart call.
It is.
Some of the strategy this week has just been so impressive.
Oh, it is. Yeah, these young kids.
Considering their age.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's really impressive.
Don't you wish you had some of your old games archived and you could see what you used to do?
Oh, my God. I can't even imagine.
They should be cleaning this. I think he's got a good piece.
I mean, unless you try hammer it, but I doubt it. That's a tight forward, isn't it? You think we can get in there? This way? Okay. Just gotta be biting, right? Yeah. Half in the 12 does it.
So he's looking at splitting this, Lori.
Is it?
Well, I think at this point he's just going to go for it. I don't blame him.
Oh, it's there. No, he's not splitting it. No, he's just drawing for two.
Maybe we are trying to split.
Oh.
He should have.
Never mind. Okay. I mean, I can make that draw.
So nice, yeah, nice draw for two there. So that will put the score 7-5 for Team LEUNG over Team LYDIATE. Team LEUNG will have the hammer coming home in the 8th end.
Comeback time.
So nice end set up there by Team LYDIATE.
Okay, Nate. You know the drill, right? Line's good, all you. Over curling. Whoa, let it die. You're over curling. You're really over curling.
So Team LYDIATE, they'll try to throw double centers here, try to get something going. Trying the tick.
Whoa. Whoa. Nathan. Yep. That's all right. I'll give less. No, I'll give less. Colin.
So Team LYDIATE looking for probably another center line guard. Closer to the rings.
Yeah, I would love to get some separation here. Put it right behind that other guard. Pretty nice shot. Those aren't easy.
Line's good. Gotta be here. Yep. Line's really good. Line's perfect. Wait only. Nathan, stay close. Yeah. Yes. All the way. Yep. Whoa. Nice. Beautiful.
Very nice shot there.
He's practicing his sword
That's
fighting.
cute.
What way is that?
Needs to get by the front here. Oh.
No, you were on the guard either way. I just wanted to move it so that we could get to that one. I just like that.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So looking for the peel here. I think we should do some updates on the other sheets as well. So on sheet 1 we have Team Prenovo. They are up 5-4
Yep.
over Team Ingalls.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They are into the 7th end. Team Ingalls has the hammer.
We're good.
Is it game over on sheet 3?
Yes.
So that game ended early with Team Edmond winning 7-1, I think, over Team Massey. And really tight game over on sheet 4 with Team Running. They are up 4-3 over Team Purdy. Team Purdy has the hammer in the 7th.
I don't mind this. If you're over here. All you. To my room. Finishing hard. It's going. Real nice. I don't know how we get the blue one out. I don't see how we get the blue one out unless we go like here. Right? Bury half, hoping misses.
So Gavin could just
Backing.
draw around everything here and be shot rock. He's going to try to push this blue one back behind the tee line.
Yeah, needs to steal a couple here to tie the game.
Whoa! 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 Get off! Yep. Where?
This one's really curling.
They have to let the skip know the weight so they can just play a draw here. Maybe get shot rock out of it.
You're right. They just didn't tell me where it was.
There you go.
He agreed with you.
Yeah, communication's big.
Yeah, it really is. So straight peel here on the front. That was a beautiful throw.
Really was.
I was right behind him on that one.
Yeah.
It works. Yeah, I gave you a little extra just because that works just as well. It's fine. I just didn't want to get fancy with the double and stuff. And yeah, that's definitely tolerance. Yep. Yep.
No. Over curling.
Just looking to guard their rock up here.
Guarding the wrong one.
But I think this one is over curling a bit on them.
I don't know. I gave him here. That's where I gave him. Okay.
Gonna play the one in the rings.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. That's fine.
Well, needs to find a way to make both their rocks count here.
Or do we try this?
Taking our own grave at that point. We need rocks to play.
Oh, just think about it. Do we have time? Yeah, we got lots of time.
I think this is not, you go
You could play the intern,
Come talk
Lori,
about it.
around everything.
You don't need Dawn, it's alright.
Keeps looking at
It's alright.
these blue
Just-
rocks,
This one,
but he has plenty of room to be
thing
shot
is,
rock.
they're sitting two.
Then they're sitting one or two.
We have to get at least second shot out of this one.
No, we
Yeah,
need
that's very true.
shots. Guys, we have 2 shots left. We need 3 shots. They guard. They're gonna guard. And then we're
No.
screwed.
You freeze here, he does this.
Then
We don't
we're
have
screwed.
anything.
So you have to come here.
Or we try. I'm thinking the run back.
No, then you're getting rid of our guard.
So what do I play?
Guys, we can-
I don't think we can get to this one.
Why not? Like back here? Yeah, but Nate, we can't. We have to be shot.
We,
Yeah, but then that gives them the easy.
if we just skim this, take it over to the side and roll here. Well, that's the thing. What's the easiest shot?
If we come here, they have nothing.
We have to get, the toughest shot is to get shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then that.
Try and get in here. We
so
can't get
tough.
there. There's
You
a
can't
guard
get
right
there.
there.
Thinking the coach should maybe try to get their attention and
The
call
only
a
way you get there
timeout
is, like,
here.
back 8, and you just skim it.
Yeah.
What I did against running. Just
Yeah, but then what do we have on the next one?
so yeah, but okay. You want to get here? How do we get here?
Say you do get here. What do they do?
Yeah, sure. Well, because there's really we know the options. It's just. I don't think you can get back here. Here you give them half a rock.
Well, you have to make any shot perfect.
I think we do this. Just try and tick it.
Tick it, but then we roll up.
No, like back 8. Yeah. This one's over here.
So they called a timeout, I think, Lori.
I'm thinking we took
Talking
top
to the
one. Just
coach
try and
now.
skim it.
Okay.
Let's listen in.
Listen, you gotta come back, come around the start here and tap this thing back to the back of the 4. Okay? He'll come around that yellow zone.
Come around like through center line.
He'll come the way you've been playing, he'll come around. All you gotta do is tap it back to the back of the 4.
Yeah.
Back 8 weight. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Try nose right there.
Okay.
You're gonna make him try to slide.
So we have to be shot? Do we have to be shot?
You will be shot if you do that.
Okay. Oh, what's
No, it's not the end of the world.
what's the tolerance?
Tolerance is heavy.
Okay, yeah.
If you tap him back, you force him to play the hit instead of guarding up in the
Here? Or a little more? Because it's been curling, right? Back 8. No, you. Yeah.
So, Lori, they
Little less than edge.
talked to the coach about playing a tap back here.
No, little more.
I'm
more.
just surprised no one
No,
has
finish
even
hard.
looked at the in-turn come around both of those blue rocks and put it somewhere in the forefoot.
Well, it's funny because Team LEUNG saw that shot.
Did they?
Because they already planned what they would do if the shot was made.
Right.
So I think even they'll be a bit surprised by this call.
Like these two blue rocks are actually, working as guards.
Yep.
For
and
the
with
LYDIATE team.
Yeah, with the amount of swing, for sure,
Right.
it would be a good call. I mean, right now you're grasping. You're down 2.
Exactly. Like,
you only have 2 shots to go.
Absolutely.
So they're in some trouble. Whatever you call, you got to make perfect, and you got to have basically 2 misses.
No!
This is close to what he's called.
So blue's still sitting 1. So it was a nice shot by Gavin.
So good call here. He'll have an open hit on his next.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make it. Just not thick. Whoa. Clean.
Right on the money.
Nice peel by Josh. So another decision here for Team LYDIATE.
So who's sitting shot rock right now?
Let's have a look here.
So yellow's laying
Yellow.
1.
So he needs to sit 2 after this shot, just for the tie.
Yeah, I mean,
He's playing the top one all
no
day.
matter
All
where
we
he
do is
puts
hope that
this,
he misses
he's gonna Josh Long will
it.
have an
Yeah.
open hit for the
We
win.
gotta stick
So,
it, though. Make him throw the shot.
and that's really good. Just make the shot, make him at least have to work for it.
Right.
Even nose is fine. I just want to make him play.
Sometimes you just never know.
Right. You don't. It's a slippery sport.
That could go on a t-shirt too.
Whoa! Yep!
Needs to stick around. And
it
he doesn't, so it doesn't make Josh Lung throw his last. So
You wanna try
that
to
will be a final score of 6-5 for Team Lung over Team LYDIATE. So Josh Lung with 3 wins in a row after dropping his first 2 games.
Yep. So that's going to conclude our coverage of the feature game with Team LEUNG defeating Team LYDIATE by a score of 7-6. Please tune in at 11:30 tomorrow morning when we will be featuring Team Pollock from the Guelph Curling Club up against Team Mungle from the Thornhill Golf and Curling Club. Until then, on behalf of Lori, myself, and the entire TSL crew, we wish you all a great evening from Hamilton.